Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. For today's video, I felt like doing the every room is a different occult challenge. Lately, I've been watching true crime videos before I go to sleep, which is why I built a haunted house. I can't get rid of this debug leaf pile, so we're just gonna have to stick with her. As you guys can see, I have a list of occults from The Sims 4. Some of them, like servo skeletons and ghosts, they don't really have like a specific item or pack for them, but I added them because I wanted something different and fun. Okay, but first we are going to be spinning for our living room. The only thing that I don't want are werewolves. The only exception is Jacob from Twilight. I kind of want to go for this vibe right here because I'm trying to go more towards the ancient ruin look or feel. I'm gonna replace the lights with this, and honestly it kind of fits the vibe if it's dimmed out like this. I'm gonna use the Jungle Adventures chair or sofa for this. I kind of want to use this chair like that instead of a love seat. I'm gonna put this console table down. I feel like having this box shows that they're always on the go, which would make sense because they are explorers, probably. I'm just gonna assume this is a trunk full of secrets and research. Ooh, let's add this globe here. Maybe it's handprints of children they've met or kidnapped. I'm kidding. I'm gonna add these skeletons for the theme. Maybe this could be their collection. Would it be fitting to add a fishbone? Oh, I forgot. Let's add this coffee table. We're gonna add this little guy. Maybe it could be their child that just decayed. Is that too morbid? Here, I'll give you some bone dust to show that this child is dusting away. Oh my gosh, you know what's crazy? I think I'm gonna add this piles of sketchbooks because if you guys remember movies, explorers are always out with their notebooks writing things down and drawing on their sketchbook. I mean, at least in the olden days. I found this skeleton from Jungle Adventures. I'm gonna get another one and size it down. Maybe this one could be a younger skeleton that died protecting this place, which is kind of sad. I will be adding another skeleton right at the entrance, right next to the sign that is warning other Sims from walking in. I'm going to be adding some bone pile underneath and then some right here too. I'm going to be adding this married couple urn in this corner. Maybe they live their life researching and exploring, and now they're trying to pass down this trunk full of secrets and information to their next of kin, which is probably why there's guards out here by the entrance. I feel like these curtains fit with the theme that we have. It honestly matches our skeletons. What if we add a signpost like this? Pretend it says kitchen, dining room, bedroom, blah 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 on it. And then I'll also add this arrow. I think it's poisonous arrows. Maybe that's how this person died over here. This is going to be the finished living room. I love that we have guards out here and their skeletons withering away. This living room really does give you that feel of the ruins. I feel like I always have an excuse to add urns in my builds, but honestly, it just adds to the story, so I just have to. Also, don't forget to let me know which room ends up being your favorite. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing the kitchen. We're gonna remove skeletons and spin for the kitchen. Guys, I don't know if I want to do a zombie kitchen because I already know how this is going to look like. This wallpaper has its use for this challenge. I think you guys might have an idea where this is going. We are going to be using dirt because zombies remind me of the outdoors, and of course The Walking Dead. We're probably gonna use this horse ranch counters because they fit well with the outdoor woody theme that I want to go for. I know we have this fridge, but it looks a little too good. Oh wait, never mind. This one is kind of chipped, so I think this one is fine. I think I'll do the darker dirt. Very dirty in here. I don't know if I want to do cabinets because of our wall situation. I think we are going to use cabinets on top. For the zombie stove, I think I'm going to use this stove because it uses logs to cook something. I think we're going to go with the candle chandelier. To incorporate more of the black, I'm going to change the counters and cabinets and then do an island. We're going to use these chunky stools. I think I'm going to just use this sink. I'm gonna add a bucket here because zombies don't really need any utensils to eat brains. Bear with me for a second here. I'm going to be adding some trash. Guys, when I think of zombies, I feel like they're very messy and it's kind of mean, but I think of trash. Guys, I'll even add this zombie figurine. This is going to be really sad, but I'm going to add a rabbit in here. You can add this porcupine, a dead pickle whale, a dead coral, but I don't even know what this is going to be used for. Guys, wait, I'm going to add gravestones and then piles of dirt underneath. Ew, okay, I'm gonna add dirty dishes around too because maybe the family is dead, so they haven't been able to clean because they're mindless zombies now. Our zombie kitchen is finally complete. Does this remind you guys of survival, like the Walking Dead games or the show? It honestly does because of the tears on the walls, the gravestones, the dirt, and the wood. So I think I nailed the theme in this room too. Now we're gonna be doing the dining room. I think we're gonna get aliens, and honestly, I'm not mad at this one. I'm gonna be going for this color scheme because it reminds me of aliens. I'm also gonna be adding a teleporter. Maybe their other alien friends could come and join them for dinner. I'm gonna add this weird tentacle looking thing to make it look like their world is bleeding into ours. I'm also gonna add this alien gnome to make it seem like he's coming out of the portal. Alien aura? That's the first time I've actually ever seen that. I don't even know who would want to drink alien juice though. That's gross. There is this test tube from Get to Work. This is going to look morbid, but trust the process. I will be putting this human in here. She's stuck in here now. That could probably be their experiment. I'm gonna be putting some space and science posters on the wall. I don't know about you, but every time I think of alien, I think of this gun. I don't know if that's just me, but it's always on my mind. You guys might be wondering why I have a tarp instead of a rug under the dining table. My thought process is that after they feast on their victim in the test tube, they could just roll up the tarp and they don't have to clean as much. So that concludes the alien dining room. But before that, I'm gonna add some curtains to conceal what is going on. There you go. Now we can move on to the entryway. Here we go. I think we're gonna land on vampires. You know what? It's low-key kind of fitting because we are in Forgotten Hollows and we have a haunted mansion or a haunted house. I think we'll just use black curtains for the windows. Oh my gosh, wait, I think I'm gonna use the chandelier. We'll keep this area dim. Add a seating area. Honestly, I would feel bad for the person that's waiting here because their view are probably the aliens feasting in this dining room, which reminds me, I forgot to add lights in here or change the light. I think those match a lot more. This lamp is actually really pretty. What if we add this on the door? Oh, that one's fun. I'm gonna add this stone face fountain. I don't even know what it's used for. Guys, what if we add scratches on the door to make it seem like someone tried to escape but they couldn't? Guys, I just found a creepy cabinet. There's a skull inside. What if we just add this statue right here and then add like a family portrait? And how about we use this door throughout the whole entire house now? I'm just gonna add some more details on the wall to make it look old and ruined. Now we are finished with our entryway. Guys, the details on the wall makes this house look really old and rustic. Not rustic, but creepy. I don't think I'd want to be greeted with this entryway. The first thing I would do is run. We're gonna move on to the stairway. Now let's see what we get. We're getting plant sim. Honestly, I don't mind having grass for our entryway. Guys, do we go for it? I think we should go for this enchanted by nature. Guys, they have this poster with a cow plant, so I'm gonna add it. These could go on the wall too. I'm thinking of adding this. What if we add a rabbit? I will probably add this flower arranging skill table. I'm gonna be adding this flower in this corner. We could probably squeeze in a desk somewhere, maybe this. It looks very, very earthy and green in here so far. Let's add a computer. This is called a mighty plant milk, so I'm just gonna add it. Might be a hazard having liquid near your computer, but that's fine. Guys, I've never used this bookshelf, but it kind of looks cute, no? Yummy. Replace the chicken with poofs. This watermelon is so cute and it's perfect. I'm gonna be adding some basket of cozies. For the wall, I don't really have to do anything extravagant because the wall is doing a lot of work here, but we'll add some. I will be replacing my saucer lights with these plants. I meant hanging plant light looking thingy. This is going to be the finished stairway. Guys, it's so earthy. I can literally taste dirt. Not that I've tasted dirt, but I have tasted leaves. Imagine the Sims walking out of their room and just taking a fat whiff of grass or nature in general. Now we're going to be doing the kids' room. I wonder what we'll get. I kind of want... No, not werewolves. Why would you give me mermaids? I kind of wanted that for one of our bathrooms, but it's fine, I guess. I think we go for this wallpaper. This carpet looks like water, no? I'm just gonna gaslight myself into thinking that. Whoa, wait, that one's kind of cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with her. Guys, what if? I don't know, I kind of want to go with teal colors. Why is this actually perfect? What? Wait, but now I don't know which color I want to go for. Okay, bear with me for a second. And then boom, computer. I kind of want it to look like it's a part of the tank, so I kind of pushed it into the tank. This bookshelf could be fun. We're going to add some poof in here. Guys, I think you know the drill. For this corner, we're going to clutter it up like this. This end table is kind of giving mermaid. I think I'm gonna use candles instead of a lamp. I'm gonna be replacing the saucer lights with these jellyfish lamps. Oh wait, they're not lamps, they're freaking ceiling lights. I'm gonna add this other light because it looks like a shell kind of, and I also kind of wanted a golden accent in here too. I think we might have room for a vanity table. I just don't know if I like the setup or not. I think this setup works a little better. Add this purse, an antique record player, and this makeup tray. I will be adding this rug because it looks like water droplets. Guys, I completely forgot this was supposed to be a child's bedroom. It ended up looking like a teen's bedroom instead. I really like the pastel colors that we have here. I feel like it really fits the aesthetic. Now we're moving on to this other room and we are going to we're getting ghosts. Okay. I want it to be mostly white, but I also kind of want it to look unkept and old. I forgot to add this canopy thing on this room, so I'm just gonna do that really quick. Guys, I think I'm gonna use old school lighting in this room, and I do want the corners of the room to be a little bit dim so that we get that eerie ghosty feeling. I don't know why beds with pointy rods going up like that were famous back in the day, so I'm gonna use it. This dresser looks old and used, so I'm gonna use it. What if we use candles? Guys, I don't know, I just have a thing for candles. In this case, I'm going to be adding a mirror in front of the bed because that's probably how they died. Spirits coming through the mirror. See guys, this is why you shouldn't sleep in front of a mirror. I'm going to be using this curtain. This just reminds me of Casper the Ghost. R.I.P. cookie jar. It's probably stale now. Here, maybe this could cheer you up if we have another urn in here. Can we maybe fit this organ in here? I think yeah, we can. These are gorgeous freaking paintings. Maybe this person's dream was to travel the world but died too early. That backstory is just very sad. Let's add some decay on some of the wall and then boom, more cracks. This is the bedroom all complete. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Do you guys think a ghost lived here? Let me know what you guys think. Now we're gonna move on to the last bedroom. Please do not give me a werewolf. Stop! Spellcasters! Okay, thank you, thank you. We have some good choices. Have you guys ever watched The Magicians? That is going to be my inspiration, although I didn't finish the show because there's too much, you know, that going on. Wait, what if we go with this color scheme? Because we've been doing a lot of wood and earthy tones. So let's switch it up a little bit. Whoa, this rug is humongous. I kind of want to use this gray one. Since we have a big space to work with, I'm gonna add a fireplace. Is that like 4 crystals instead of fire? I've never played with the expansion pack. I think witches has to be one of my favorite. I grew up always dressing up as a witch. Add this chair for her hubby. Guys, it would be kind of sick if we had a cauldron here, right? That's a little sickening. But we need to make her tiny though, because she's taking a lot of space. I've never seen this light. This is actually cool. I'm gonna add a frog. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with that frog? Ooh. Ew. Their eyes just started glowing. Then we're adding mushrooms. Guys, I honestly miss the Sims 3 Supernatural pack. I kind of low-key want to play The Sims 3 now. I'm like 100% sure that The Sims 3 witches could never be beaten by The Sims 4 witches. This is a fat mushroom. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I cannot find the basket full of herbs and whatnot, so I'm just gonna fill up the space. Witches in The Sims 4 is kind of giving more of Harry Potter. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. This is going to be the finished spellcaster bedroom. I feel like each sim that lives in here get along very well because they are really into nature. Even zombies, because they do tend to go out a lot and they're mostly out. They're never home. So now we're gonna do the first bathroom. We're gonna be doing fairies for our bathroom. Guys, I'm afraid our walls are going to have to be like this. Fairies remind me of outdoors. Oh wait, we have a bathtub and a shower. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll do the bathtub. Whoa, these colors are insane. I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest. I think this is still functional if I do it like this. I kind of like the purple. Here, have a leaf as the rug in this bathroom. And then we're gonna add this mirror. It's very, very cute. I love that there's candles. Now I'm gonna go ham with them. We're gonna be using these scones right over here. It looks like a freaking eggplant. That's so cute. I'm going to add a purple robe. That's more magenta, but whatever. Oh, the shower essentials. There's a color that actually matches. Fun. Hand soap. Oh wait, I can't put it on top? Rude. Okay, there you go. Let's add this hand towel. We can't forget about the freaking toilet paper. Toothbrushes. I will be adding more robes on this side. Here is our fairy bathroom complete. It's very earthy, just like the rest of the house. I love how we have green and purple in here. They're both really good contrasting colors. And for the last bathroom downstairs, we are going to get servo. Okay. With the servo, I think we're gonna go for blue. These are the colors that reminds me of robotics. Do metal for the flooring. Imagine if you are a freaking robot and you walk in this bathroom, you're just gonna hear clink, clank, clink, clank. Guys, I think the sink fits the best. I'll just add a toilet paper just in case. Add some hand soap. I kind of want to add this mirror. Imagine that's the robot's face, okay? Because I can't find a high-tech looking mirror. I'm also going to add a servo robot in here. And I will put its parts right next to it. Guys, I changed my mind. I'm going to do this type of sink. That looks more techy, I guess. And then we're gonna add some towel racks. Probably won't even need it, but it's fine. So this is the finished servo bathroom. It's very simple because they don't really have enough techy looking items in The Sims 4. I'm pretty sure they do have a lot more in The Sims 3 because of the futuristic pack or something. I forgot what it's called. Into the Future. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, don't forget to let me know which room ended up being your favorite. Honestly, I think I kind of like the mermaid bedroom, but I like the living room and the dining room. But then I also kind of weirdly like the kitchen. I only like the dining room because of the story that I came up with. Pretty much having this little girl as their victim in a testing tube. But this challenge was really interesting and really fun. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.